Hello.
Hey girl, did you see what I saw?
This show, believe it or not, this episode was kind of interesting to me.
It was. I liked it.
Yeah, me too. But before we get started, just in case you all don't know, I'm Doris.
And I'm Tamika.
All right, guys. Let's get right into it. I took good notes today and they're legible. I'm working on that. Anyway, I am pleased that at the beginning of the show, it said that Jordan and Andy broke up weeks ago. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw it said 2 weeks 2 weeks later or 2 weeks ago. Yep.
Okay. Oh, it came up on the screen?
Yep,
I
it
didn't
said
see
2 weeks.
that.
You
I
when
didn't
it
see
first
it.
came on, it said 2 weeks later or something like
I'm
that.
glad they did that to give us some direction. But
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed how they put it in there that, this you have been broken for weeks. So 2 weeks. Um, so the guys come over. I tried to put this in order. I don't know. I guess I didn't do such a good job. But anyway, so the guys come over. I'm out of order just a little bit, but they show up. And the scene when they came in and was saying how he needed to shower. I'm so mad that I'm out of sync with things. It reminded me of, what was the name of that movie? Goodness, it's one of my favorites. Oh my God, it's a Jamie Foxx movie. Gosh, but anyway, in the movie, the guy, Morris Chestnut and Gabrielle Union had broken up. I think that's what anyway, so
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah, I know
talking
what
about?
movie you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so they were saying how he smelled or whatever. And so when
Mm-hmm.
I saw that, it made me think about that. But anyway, I could smell him through the screen. I just wanted to share that because that's how well they put it together. Now I was upset at how they was being so hard on Andy. She ain't a
Yeah.
bad person. They just don't know the situation, and people need to quit doing that. But I'll get back to that. Now, the baby shower, because they cut right to the scene of the baby shower. I was pissed when they first showed the scene when it said Rooster Riches. Why didn't anybody address that?
I
Other
don't
than
know. I was mad about that too. Like, come on now, this is ridiculous.
yeah, she's starting to wear and tear because come on, this is the baby shower. This girl entrusted you to be a part of the baby shower planning team, and this is what she does. But nobody says anything. Maurice's pink
Mm-hmm.
outfit was giving me life.
You liked it?
Did you? I liked it, but I noticed towards the end of the show. First, it looked like it was just a blouse, a blouse and trousers.
Yeah, it was
But
the whole
then
pant and shirt. It was a whole pant set,
it
wasn't
was a
it?
suit, right? But then it was a jacket on
Yeah.
top of it later on in the show. He
Oh,
probably didn't notice it, but they kind of just like had it
no.
thrown on him. But it was really cute. I liked it. And they had makeup on Maurice, and I appreciated that because sometimes they don't have makeup on him. He doesn't have like a finished look. So I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're like, okay, nobody noticed that. Anyway, I tried to do this in order, so that's why I got so many breaks. Sabrina's outfit. Sabrina's outfit was giving little girl's room wallpaper, kind of.
Yeah, it was. I did notice that.
It was very appropriate for the occasion. But because they showed it while she was at the bank and she wasn't at the shower yet, it gave me a
Mm-hmm.
chance to feel a way about it. But anyway, so
Yeah.
Sabrina's at the bank and here comes the interviewer. What is his name? I don't want to keep calling him the interviewer.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was looking at him. I got a really good look at him because I was just trying to get my feels and stuff. Now, I want to say this about his hairline. Come on. Just let it go. It was back too far. If Lou Ross could do it, anybody can.
Oh my
Just let
goodness.
it go.
You know
Anyway,
what?
so he's very handsome,
He is.
but
He
he's
is.
also very scary because why are you offering this woman your seed? That's not a good
Mm-hmm.
thing. He
Right. I
could,
was trying to put the timeline with that. I'm like, okay, well, still, even if it is 2 weeks later, even with them too, that's still too soon.
yeah, you can offer her your entire DNA, and it's not just it's going to come with strings. You getting ready to be coming
Hmm.
over to the house with flowers and lotion for her stretch marks. This is not an isolated incident. He's not just going to give her his seed and be gone because he got eyes for her. Now, if he was wise, okay, he would just hang in there. He would just be
Mhm.
present in her life and just hang around. But anyways, I like him. Other than him being
I
weird,
do too.
I guess we
She was
probably like
looking
him,
like yeah,
right?
she was looking like, "This is kind of an awkward conversation," you know?
Yeah, but I think I don't know. Maybe he might elbow Rich out the way or put the pressure
Mhm.
on. That's probably what it's gonna be. He gonna put the
That's all I
pressure
was
on
thinking
him.
about is, "Oh, wait till Rich find this out."
Well, he already was feeling uncomfortable when he
He
came to the
was.
restaurant.
Mhm. Very
But
insecure.
I'm going too fast because see, I didn't keep sloppy notes. I'm too organized here. I'm just like this organized chaos thing here. Fatima in the baby shower. Before she got to the baby shower, she had the conversation with Zach. I was totally on board with her. At first, I was thinking, okay, so Fatima don't need to go to the shower. But then I thought about it. She should have
Mhm.
been there because it was
Yeah.
co-ed. Everybody was going to be there, so it would have looked kind of, kind of weird that she didn't show up for the shower, but she showed up for almost everything else. So I'm
Mhm.
glad that she came, skipping around. I'm glad that Karen said the things that she said
Yeah.
to
I
to
was
to
so
Fatima.
proud of her. That was so big of
Mhm.
her to do.
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh my God." Now this, yes, I love because you could tell and even after the shower when she said, "I hope it wasn't uncomfortable for you."
Mhm.
Because prior to that, you could see the look on Fatima's face.
Yeah.
And that would be with any woman. Now,
Yeah.
but Zach got to stop with all that kissing her on the stomach and
Wait
stuff
a minute,
now.
I missed it. He kissed her on her stomach.
Yeah, after he revealed, that it was gonna be a girl for him, and
Oh,
reached over and kissed Karen's stomach. Now
okay. I
that's
missed
too
that part.
much.
I missed it. I mean, I
Yeah.
was watching it. Maybe I looked down and sipped my coffee, but I was watching it. I saw the part when he did the
Mhm.
reveal, which I thought was really cute.
Mhm.
Aside from him kissing her stomach, I just knew
Yeah.
because I never thought about the gender of the babies, and all this time
I didn't either.
I never
I didn't
thought about
I
it.
didn't know what he was talking about it was 2 celebrations in one. I did not know. I
I mean,
forgot
I
all
knew
about
that
the
that's what
gender.
it was going to be. They were going to reveal it, but I never
Yeah.
thought that it would be girls. I never thought it was girls or boys.
Mm.
I never thought about it in terms of a gender.
Right.
I'm hoping,
Mhm.
I was hoping when he, did his reveal that when Aaron did his, it was going to be a boy because at least then they would have been able to tell them apart. Now the
Mhm.
complexions may be different because of the difference in Zach's and Aaron's complexion, but that's altogether different. But I liked it. I didn't like how, and it says a lot that they had Aaron hanging in the back. Did you notice that? How
Yeah,
Karen and
yeah.
Zach was right there together, but Aaron was kind of like hanging
Mhm.
in the back. I think that I don't know who was on her other side. Was it her mother
On the side of who? Zach?
on the other side of Karen? That was
No, the
right
mother
shoulder
was
to
on
shoulder.
the couch.
Who was right next to her? But at any rate, I think that he should have been up a little bit closer. But it says a lot. It
Yeah.
says a lot about the entire scene. So I don't know. Um,
Mhm.
I'm still going over my notes. Goodness, I don't want to skip too far. Let me just stay in the moment with the baby shower. The baby shower, the whole process. I like the scene. I liked how the colors mesh together. I'm looking at details of, what everybody has on. How the only person that didn't match was Andy, and I understand why. But all the colors were just perfect and soft. Danny was
Mhm.
really pretty. She looked so
She
pretty to
was.
me.
She sure
I think
did.
the reason why
Mhm.
she looks so pretty now is because we get to see her outside of that airport uniform. And she just looks so
Mhm.
nice and so soft. And her makeup has just been really
Yeah.
spot on. I liked her
Mhm.
interaction with Fatima. I
Yes.
like the way they just got in it. They're just friends, just
Mhm. They
flat
are.
out, flat out friends. And I like that. Um, who else? Because I got some stuff to say, but I'm just kind of going on outside. Now I cried just a little at the baby shower because it was just so touching. Now let me say this: Fatima was sick. She was sick during the gender reveal
Yeah.
portion. Did you look at her? She was
Yeah, her
sick.
face
I have
just I
hearing.
felt so bad for her. I
Yeah,
just
'cause she
felt
going
so
a
bad
lot.
when I saw her face. Yeah.
Yeah, she already didn't feel comfortable being there. And then she's going through a whole lot for somebody that's not even her husband yet. Not even yet,
Mhm.
that's not her husband yet. And I say that to say that they're planning to get married, but they're not there yet. And that's a whole lot for a woman to go through. Where was Michael? But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. I just want to know if they found a babysitter this episode, because last week they was having a hard time. Now I have right here in parentheses Paul, because
Mm.
I put him in parentheses because I wanted to only talk about him for 2 seconds. Looking at Fatima Phyllis said at that moment just made me think about how she could have at least texted Paul. She didn't have to call him this week, but she could have texted him like, okay, listen, I'm in a situation. All I need you to do is say hello. Anyway, so the godmother thing, I was really surprised
Mm.
when she named Sabrina and Danny, because I was
Mhm.
right there in a moment and that's all I heard.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm like, dang, Auntie already going through it. She already outside of the baby shower because she's going through what she's going through on a personal level.
Mhm.
But when she turned to Andy and she made mention about Andy being an aunt, then that puts
Mhm.
her above the other ladies because that makes her a
Mhm.
sister. And so I
Yeah.
thought that was really sweet. I felt it
Yeah,
was
'cause I
important
was
for her to.
wondering where she was gonna go with that too.
Mm-hmm. Because I was
Mhm.
look when she said it, I'm looking at her like, is she getting ready to ask her to be her maid of honor? That's like, what is it? I went
Right.
somewhere else. Like, okay, wait a minute. Had to mute it. Do not be joking and stuff. And I don't have my water next to me. But anyway, so Andy, I really feel bad for her because she's going through what she's going through and she can't say anything. But I'll
Right.
get back to that because I
Mhm.
got something to say on it. Now, Pam, all up in the mix. And for what? Why was she even a part of the baby shower? I could see her having an invitation,
No.
but why was she even a part?
Yeah.
She'd have done better by just getting Sabrina and Maurice to do the baby
Mhm.
shower. Because Pam, she was just,
Mhm.
if I said bad words, I would have like one bad word to use for her. She was all over the place.
She
Seriously, she
was.
was
She
everywhere.
was.
This big sign, her speaking,
Mhm.
which she should have spoken because she was one of the people who, I guess that would make the people who set up the shower hosts. So
Right.
I guess she should have been speaking there, but she was doing too much.
She
She was
was.
doing, she just, I guess because Karen hasn't addressed the fact that she has been using, the company's money to fund her
Mhm.
own company. But just how much money do you need when you already got money from Aaron? Like she doing the
Right.
most.
Mhm.
And for the
I
last couple
agree.
of episodes, she really been getting on my nerves. When Tony and Rich came into, the shower, I still didn't like their disposition because leave that outside. That's really not your call to make. Yes, that's your friend, but
Oh, yeah,
no.
their actions toward Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that I felt that was rude.
You got
Mhm.
your ex-wife still hanging around. And then
Mhm.
Rich got a girlfriend that's trying to have a baby by somebody else that she don't even know. Like, it's just ridiculous. People don't look at their own stuff, but I didn't like
They
how they were
don't.
treating
People are
Andy.
so judgmental and be having their own
Yeah.
mess going on.
I mean,
Mhm.
that's just life, for goodness. We do it as women. I guess I just expect more from men because we're kind of catty, and that's just
Mhm.
us. But the older that I get, the more that I realize that it's not just us. It is not
Mhm.
just us. But I didn't like how they were treating her, and
Mhm.
I didn't like that. But
Mhm.
anyway, trying to stay on track. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. I wanted to just say, and we say this every week, how much we love Lisa. I really love her, and I don't just love her on the show. I just love her just because. But I
Mhm.
love when she came over to Karen's and how happy she was, even though the situation isn't like the greatest situation, but she was really happy
Mhm.
when she saw her. And even that scene, it made Karen seem beautiful. I didn't care
Yeah,
for the
it
dress.
did.
It was too promy.
Right.
but she did look very pretty. They could have fixed
Mhm.
her hair. Come on, give her something else. Put her hair up or something. But anyway, so did you notice that Karen's stomach got bigger? It's dropped.
Yeah, it did. It
It's
did,
dropped and it's
yeah.
gotten a little bit bigger. The pregnancy
Mhm.
should be coming down to an end. It
It
really
should
should
be.
be. This gender reveal was kind of late. You know, nowadays you get your gender reveal when you 3 months. So
Mhm.
this gender reveal was really late. But anyway, we'll see how long this pregnancy, how much longer this
Right.
pregnancy is going to last. I'm trying to make sure that I got everything in about this baby shower. Well, the biggest event at the baby shower. Why did Andy leave the room like she did? Was she going to pull
She
herself
her
together?
Probably so. Her mind is just all over the place with all, with
I
given
gotta
what's all
skip.
going on.
I gotta skip ahead to the next episode. I'm really happy that Andy is getting ready to tell Fatima.
Me
Did you see
too.
that in
Me
the
too.
previews?
Yes.
Because the first thing I would have did was told, I don't think I would have been able to. I look at her and Fatima as being best friends. I'm sorry. But I feel like
Mhm.
that she would have, went right to her. I know I would have. I'd have been like, listen,
Mhm.
I don't know if it would have been you, but
Yeah, whatever.
but anyway, so I'm glad she's getting ready to tell her. Body language says a lot. And for
Mhm.
anybody in that room that's got one iota of sense, if you look at Andy's body language standing next to Gary, then you know that this is a forced situation. And then instead of them
Mhm.
looking to her, I would have been like, okay, what did you do to her? What did you do to my friend? Why is she behaving
Yeah,
this way?
yeah.
Because clearly it's
Mhm.
not a decision that she made of her own will. But anyway, the way Gary rolled up in the baby shop,
Mm,
I
mm,
like
mm.
how Zach got with him. And Rich.
Mhm.
Was that Rich
Yes.
that stepped up? I really
I
like
believe
that.
so,
Oh, but
yeah.
Rich stepped up because he said something about Sabrina, right? I'm trying to remember. What did he say
He
about
did.
Sabrina?
Something about her with the bank situation.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he
Mhm.
embezzling funds and all this other stuff. But anyway, so I like how
Mhm.
Rich stood up. Zach was on it as soon as he walked in the door. Like, what are you
Yep.
doing here? He was on it. And Fatima was ready. She
She stayed ready.
I'll be so I just want her to punch him. Just one good time. Just instead of the threats. Nothing against Fatima.
Yes.
That's boo. But just one good time. Cause she got
Yes.
bigger
Yes.
guns
Yes.
than him. I think she could lay him down. I really do.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so
Girl, I'm
Gary
telling you, I was
comes
all
in,
for it when she had that knife up to him. I'm like,
bag.
yes.
I mean, I'm tired of all the teasing myself. But
Uh-huh.
he came in the room and it's just the entire temperature changed. If I was Andy, she should just say it out loud in front of everybody. Everybody.
Mhm.
There,
Yeah.
then it's not a secret anymore. Okay, this
Right.
part is
And he
where I
had now to
cried.
take his
Hmm.
power away.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's the cycle of abuse. That
Yeah.
person, for a long time, they still have some
Mhm.
type of power over on you because that a little bit of fear kind of lingers. But
Yeah.
dang, I was going somewhere. Oh, back to
You was about to say
Jordan.
what made you cry.
Yep, when Jordan and Penelope were on the phone.
Oh.
I felt so sad because I put myself in her shoes and in his shoes because neither one of them wanted to really reveal their emotions because it would have made the other person feel emotional. Notice how she kind
Yeah.
of held back her tears. We saw her crying, but in her voice, she was trying to
Mhm.
hold it. Jordan was getting ready to explode. On the inside, he was crying, but he had to hold it together for her. And it made me cry just a little. It made me cry just a
Yeah.
little because I just, kind of put myself, and Penelope, I don't think anybody really ever liked her. It's always been
Yeah,
something about Penelope.
her character was just blah,
Yeah, when
I
she
won't
first
say that
came
I
in,
didn't like her, but yeah, her character was just kind
she
of
wasn't your
blah.
favorite person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when she came in, she was so in love with him. But I think what kind of took away, even if we did like her, if we did, I think that because the old Jordan is gone, that it kind of
Mhm.
decreased, our feelings for her anyway. Because
Yeah.
he was her protector. She was weak, but he was strong. And so now you bring in
Mhm.
this other guy, and both of them kind of come across as weak. So it's like you
Yeah.
said, kind of blah. But I
Yeah.
just was teary eyed when she made the call to him, and he's going through what he's going through, and she's pushing him to go to
Mhm.
Annie. So
Yeah.
I was just a little choked up about that. But back to
Mhm.
Gary, I hated his outfit.
Oh, me too. Now I did notice that, and it was hideous.
Yeah, it was. That sweater was given 1987, 86.
Yes.
And then those jeans that he had on, it looked like leggings.
Mm-mm.
I guess that outfit that was their attempt to make him look cocky, the
Yeah.
tight jeans, and he didn't have on a suit. So now he's cocky and he's casual. So
Mhm.
he's also an eyesore, but I don't think that they wanted us to see it that way. I saw it that way. He was just a
Yes.
mess. So I'm looking to see how long this is gonna. Somebody got to come out and do. Maybe this is Jordan's chance to kind of man up.
Mm.
I don't see him winning a fight.
Nah, he ain't winning no
Heck
fight.
no, I don't see that. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But this would be a good time for him to just show up.
Yeah, it
Some kind
would.
of way. Just show up. And with AI being the way that it is, he could easily create something on Gary. Easily. Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
all this, well, I can't say that. He got some stuff on. He got some stuff on Jordan, but because I've been working with the AI thing, I see how easy it is to manipulate the system. He could
Mhm.
even say that he lying. If with Jordan, he could even say he lying. He could
Mm.
do that. But anyway, moving on. They haven't been showing, the little guy that's been helping him with bugging the place. Where is he?
Oh
He hasn't
yeah,
been
he sure
caught.
right. Yeah.
Nobody's talking about him. Like,
They got a few missing pieces because still the whole thing haven't been addressed about when Karen took them pictures outside of that guy
yeah.
and
Okay,
stuff. I'm
so
waiting for that to come back up too. So maybe all of that'll happen after the shower.
and then Jason Weaver, remember he came on there and he was helping her to get the place that she's in now.
Mhm.
He disappeared. And that was going
Yep.
somewhere because why was he talking about his wife and his children and giving her things? That
Right.
disappeared.
Yep.
Remember somebody was like, we need to call Lisa?
Yep. Yep.
That never happened.
No, sure
So I
didn't.
don't know if those are just like little hiccups in the writing or whatever. They changed their mind in something and they just hope we don't catch it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm still looking. Marie. Marie, she's a mess.
Girl. I was waiting for you to get to that part.
How do you think that Hayden is feeling with her saying the things that she's saying when they're in meetings and then like, okay, enough of this meeting. I need to meet you in the bed office where we're getting ready to
Girl.
do it. She just was gross. The way she walked in
Oh my
initially,
God.
it was overacting to me because she came in like she was throwing a fit. And I just was like, okay, where's this going? But
But he
anyway, so
all
she
for it when she
is
told
he?
her, yeah, I mean, he looked like it when
It's
she
hard to
said
tell.
to go to his office and he just like a little puppy dog right there.
I'm just wondering if
Girl,
he's just doing it to win the case and beat Andy.
I don't know, but can we
It's
skip
hard to
to when
know.
Tamara gave him a
It's on my
kiss?
notes. It's on my notes. Hayden and Tamara, gray pubic hair. How long was she going to hold a single strand of hair in her
Girl,
hand? And I read that. That's verbatim. How long was she, and just how strong was that piece of hair? How long was that piece of hair for her to be able to hold it like that? Why
I
would you
was not
hold something like that?
expecting that. She said it looks like a gray pubic hair.
Yeah.
Girl,
And then they had the nerve. Did they show it or was that just my imagination?
I don't know.
I gotta look back because if they didn't show it and I imagined it, that's good writing because I saw it in my mind. So that's good writing right there. That's what's up. But anyway, so she's holding this strand of hair, which she should have been very uncomfortable in doing that.
Hey,
But she's wait a minute, let me go back. Now I don't know if it was last week. I don't know how I missed it when Tamara went to Gary's office and she had some
Mhm.
information on him, I guess about him beating somebody.
Oh, did she? I know she, did she?
Yeah, that's what she
Oh,
said last week, but I didn't see that part. Some of the parts were cut out where I was watching it. But
yeah.
yes, I'm just like, what does she have? But to me, she's just hanging around too much and too long. Because
Mhm.
come on and put the information out and get away from Hayden. Because at this point, she knows that something's going on. He's not interested in her. He was
Mhm.
trying to play it when he walked in the door, but he wasn't interested in her. First of
Nah,
all,
he ain't.
and
Mm-mm.
if you've been doing what you've been doing and you got gray hairs in your mouth, come on. You couldn't have brushed your teeth at the office or washed your face or rinsed your mouth out or something. That to me was
Right, 'cause
just
he
trite.
know how she is when he get home. And, he used to be head over heels over her, but
Yeah.
he's over her now.
Mm-hmm. He's
Even if,
done.
when this little game is done with, what, Marie or Mary, what's her
Mhm.
name? Marie or
Her name
Mary?
is Marie.
When he done with Marie, he's still not gonna be, he ain't gonna want Tamir. He
Mm-mm.
done.
That's a
He was
wrap.
head over heels, but now he's over her.
And he's still, he's bringing up the point about her telephone and what's in it.
Yep.
So yeah, they could go ahead and get rid of her character for real. She could just go ahead and leave and just like, okay, I'm out of here, I'm gone, and just be gone. I don't think we would miss her. Or, and I don't mean to be cruel, Gary could make her disappear, and I don't think that we would miss her because at this point, she don't hold a place in the show.
And the
This
way
part,
that things are going, I can see that happening with Gary making her disappear. Because she keep on approaching him, and we know Gary ain't gonna keep going for no threats.
this is true. I put in my notes down here that the wedding ain't gonna happen. And it's not gonna happen because now that Fatima knows, he ain't scared of Fatima. He's not afraid of her. But I think that that's going to change the temperature in the room. The wedding is not going to happen. I
No, it's
think that
not.
Jordan is going to come and save the day, however that goes. This part made me laugh. When somebody said something to Karen, it was her mother. Karen said that I'm sorry, she said that Aaron went to work. Where? Did you catch that?
I'm just now really catching it. I heard her say it, but I didn't catch it like
Soon as
this.
she said it, I'm like, stop playing. Stop. I almost choked on my coffee. Stop playing because
Like
where
they
is he
did
working?
Tommy. Like where?
Right. And Gary has money. I mean, I'm sorry, I keep calling him Gary. Aaron has money because how else was he able to invest in?
Mhm.
Why would he even care to invest if he didn't have some type of blow money? But
Right.
yeah, that kind of did it for me. And then he wears Vans also. And so any man that wears Vans, he's rich. Rich people don't care about labels. Okay. He wears
Mhm.
Vans, those hip spreading Vans.
You know what? Stop
So
with the hips.
I wish he would or give me a few inches because love, give me some. Anyway, so he went to work. I think that they had to get rid of him because he could not have been in the room with Gary when he was acting that way
Mhm.
because he served as some type of a mentor, right, or a
Mhm.
support person. So
Yeah.
he couldn't see him like that because he could have easily been like, okay, have you been taking your medication? I don't know. But this
Mhm.
episode, I'm trying to see if I covered everything as far as my notes go. Um, hmm. Oh, one other thing. Did you notice that the drinks at the baby shower, they were drinking them from baby bottles?
Oh, I did notice that.
That was so
And
cute.
did you
Oh,
hear,
that was so cute.
Danny told somebody it was good practice. Who was she talking to?
I didn't hear that.
She
I didn't
did.
hear.
Somebody had walked over and said something to her, and she was like, "You need to try it. It's good practice."
I missed it. But it was such a cute thing. I'm just like, dang, now oh, I know somebody that's about to have a baby. I'm gonna let her know that she need to go ahead and do this. I'm not responsible for the shower. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna definitely send her a message. That was so
Yeah.
cute. I just loved it. But anyway, I think I think I covered everything. At least everything that's in my notes. That is every line.
Yeah, I think
of
that's
my
it. It was a good episode. It
it
was.
was. And you
Yeah.
know what, the colors and I'm all in the colors of sets and stuff. The colors were really mood altering. It was. It was just
Mhm.
like, it just brightened up everything. I was just looking at some
Yeah.
of the people in the background. Karen ain't got no other friends. Anyway, so moving on. I almost expected Tay to come because Pam is so comfortable and it was
Oh,
co-ed.
yeah.
So why didn't she bring her her plus one? Now, one other thing about the pictures that Karen is taking, was that in the preview or it happened in the actual episode?
Which oh,
When she
it was in the actual episode. That's why I'm surprised it didn't come back up. Because I know sometimes they'll skip stuff that's in the preview, but it
right.
was at the
Okay, I
excuse me, it
saw
was
it,
at the
but I
end of
couldn't
the
remember.
episode. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the end of the episode where she found out that her insurance had lapsed or whatever.
Yep. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, she need to hurry up and do something with little Miss Pam. Anyway, so I think that's all I have today.
Yeah.
I need to find out how many more episodes they have in this season because, like I was saying, these episodes and these seasons they're overlapping because where is Zatima?
Mhm.
I know for a fact last year this time that Zatima was on because I was watching it paired with two other shows. Well, one of them was in syndication or whatever, but with another show that was in its season.
Mhm.
I remember my life on Thursday evenings when I was watching these. Hey, I had my old day planned at 7 o'clock. Let me get in here and watch these shows. So I'm like, where is Satima? It felt like it was going somewhere, but maybe it'd have
Mhm.
been too chaotic. No, because I don't know. Because
I
the
think I
people that,
saw postings and stuff that they were filming, but it's just it haven't been no mention of it really,
hmm,
like a start date or nothing.
hmm, I don't know. But anyway, so after we get off here, I want to look and see how many more episodes there are to this season because this is the second half of the season. So this has to be the end of season 7. I also want to
Mhm.
know how this is going to work with Karen. It would be too tragic if something happened with these babies because as viewers, I think we're all attached to the
Yeah.
situation. So
Right.
it'd be too tragic if something happens. And if something was to happen, then
Yeah.
that would have to be the end of her character. So I don't see that. But I don't see how all these babies are going to fit into the show. Look how
Right.
Mike was always absent.
Yeah.
This just like on the House of Pain. Not the House of Pain. I'm sorry. You never watched For Better or For Worse, did you?
Um,
I think you
did I
tried.
watch it? I think I somewhat. I don't think I really stuck to it, but wait a minute, for
Well,
better or worse, girl.
mhm.
So many. I think I did. I did.
But remember they had the son, MJ,
Mhm.
and you see how he disappeared,
Yeah.
but he
Sure
was still
did.
mentioned. And so they're trying to incorporate. We got little Michael here. We got the twins coming, and then Sabrina. And that's
Mhm.
babies don't make it on these types of shows. There's no space.
Yeah.
There's no space. And then not Sabrina, Karen's character becomes a burden on the whole show if she has these babies, because the pregnancy definitely became a burden to me as a viewer on what I thought the storyline was.
Mhm.
So maybe they're getting ready to get rid of Karen or I don't know.
Girl.
But anyway, so I think that's all I have to say. This was a good episode, and to me, it wasn't
Mhm.
like a really funny episode. For me, it was emotional. I don't know
It
if it's
was.
personal. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm crazy,
Mhm.
but I'm not that crazy. So it was a good episode, guys. Before we get off, I see that we getting our views are up.
Yeah. I saw it's a couple more subscribers too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So that was a good thing. And I see that
Yeah.
people are commenting. Somebody commented this week and my response was a little off. My internet service was out. There was an outage in the area for the last couple of days. So I was only able to see a little bit at a time.
Mhm.
So I saw what you said about Gary said what about who? About
Yeah, I
Putting
think
more
her comment was something that Gary said, if I'm not mistaken. I was
that's what
hoping
your
she would
response was,
confirm.
yes.
Yeah, mhm.
Okay, yeah, she didn't respond. Like I said, I didn't
Yeah.
have internet, so I could only see just a little bit and it'll flash right off. So I don't even
Mhm.
know when the comment was made. But anyway, so
Yeah.
you guys, it's been really interesting. We'll be funnier next week because this week, like I said, it was kind of, it was a more emotional situation. So
Mhm.
we will be back. I'm gonna say this before Tamika says it because she always says it because I don't care to say it or I forget to say it or I really don't understand. You all need to hit the subscribers button
Yes.
because therefore I know I haven't been posting in community. I got to get back into it. There's a whole lot going on. I got to get right back into it. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We will be back next week.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Bye.